Hi friends, this is Mona. Welcome to Miracle Creatures channel. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel, like, comment and click the bell icon to get the latest videos. The discoverer of the Titanic, Dr. Robert Ballard famously referred to the deep sea as far more alien than going to Mars or the moon. The deep sea is one of the largest virtually unexplored ecosystems on the planet. It is found at a depth of 1000 fathoms and is subject to adverse changes in temperature, pressure and light penetration amongst other factors. Therefore, as expected, fish decrease in abundance, and species diversity. This trend is prominent as in order to survive the harsh conditions of the deep sea, fish need a number of specific adaptations, allowing them to ultimately survive, feed, and reproduce. The deep sea is one of the most hostile environments in the world, which a living organism is subjected to. As you progress from the surface through to the abyssopelagic zone near the basin of the ocean, the environmental characteristics begin to alter dramatically. Light, pressure, oxygen, temperature and food are abiotic factors that have all led to the fascinating adaptations of deep-sea life. Pressure alone increases by 1 atmosphere for each 10 meters in depth, which is an astonishing rate. The deep sea temperature remains between 2 to 4 degrees Celsius, which is just another factor inhabitants must overcome in order to survive, along with a reduced quantity and accessibility of essential factors like oxygen, food and light. From the surface to its deepest depth, the ocean is 11 kilometers deep, and with this distance comes a vast change in physiological feature of fish as they try to survive the changing conditions. The bottom of the deep sea exists in darkness as little light penetrates through the surface. Therefore most inhabitants have to rely on their senses to survive. The fish require light to survive, they use it to locate food, during the mating season and to identify prey or predators. It is a vital resource but as light is absent in the deep sea, many fish have developed special adaptations in order to survive. The viper fish possesses large eyes to catch the little light present. This helps them to locate prey as well as avoid predators. Light cannot penetrate any deeper than the epipelagic layer, therefore the only light present is that produced from the inhabitants themselves. A percentage of deep-sea fish are able to create light through the chemical reaction, bioluminescence. Most of the light created by marine organisms is blue-green in color. As blue light travels best in water and most marine organisms are sensitive to blue light. Anglerfish produces the chemical luciferin which reacts with oxygen to create light. The light helps species communicate, attract a mate or prey, or deter predators. As the bioluminescent lure is believed to mimic the movements of zooplankton. Being the lower layer of the ocean, it is no wonder the pressure is immense for the fish of the deep. The pressure exists between 200 to 600 atmospheres, and in order to survive this immense pressure deep-sea creatures have special adapted bodies which have no excess cavities, example swim bladders that would collapse under intense pressure, instead they have neutral buoyancy where their bladders are filled with lipids. The deep-sea dragonfish lives at a depth of 5,000 meters. To survive, the dragonfish has soft, flabby flesh and bones. This aids its ability to survive under the extreme pressure. The deep waters are extremely cold, reaching a maximum temperature of 3 degrees. Deep sea temperature is relatively stable with the exception of hydrothermal vent where hot water is emitted, but there is little fluctuation in water temperature. The cold water slows the metabolism of the fish, so many of the deep-sea animals move very slow and have special enzymes that deal with the unique environment. The sea cucumbers carry high levels of unsaturated fat in their cell walls to maintain membrane fluidity in this cold, high-pressure environment. The cold water is the poorest environment for oxygen content. As oxygen concentration decreases as the temperature does, fish have evolved by being more effective at removing oxygen from the water by posing a large gill surface area. However, in the deep sea, oxygen is not replenished as due to the lack of light penetrating, photosynthesis does not occur. In addition, the nutrient salt concentration of the deep sea is much higher than found above as the sea floor acts of a graveyard for dead biological material. Therefore, fish of the deep sea have a low metabolic rate to conserve energy, reducing their need for oxygen. Also, fish possess hemocyanin respiratory protein. This protein has a very high affinity for O2 and large bore effects. They also have a short diffuse distance from water to blood, allowing the oxygen to be used immediately, satisfying over half of their oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange through the skin, so more oxygen can be collected through the day. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel, like, comment and click the bell icon to get the latest videos. Bye friends.